Well, we see that the demand for electricity is increasing dramatically. We had 10 terawatt hours in 1990 and we are predicted to have 40 terawatt hours by 2030. This is due to the fact that we have more electrical consumers. You see electric cars, you see more electrical trains, you see electricity all around you, in buildings, in smart buildings, heat pumps and everywhere. So that means for a utility, you have to deal with more generation, you have to deal with more decentral generation, and that has a huge impact on your grid. So you have to have measures to balance the loads that you have that are not predictable, because you don't know when a e-car is going to be charged. And on the other hand, also on the generation side, with the decentral generation by renewable sources, you also cannot predict. You have a cloud on your PV or the wind is slowing down. So that means you have to have a smart organization, a smart control of your grid. So the Internet of Things, or Internet of Energy as we call in our industry, is driven by data. Already now we have lots of equipment and devices in our field. If you think of protection devices, if you think of instrument transformers, but even now also transformers, switchgear, they deliver valuable data, be it temperature, voltage, overloadage, overloads, and all this data you have to bring to the control level and then run some value add out of it. For example, also with the smart meter data management, gives you the chance to interact with your customer. Also microgrids, using battery storage and decentralized energy. This microgrids can run your district, your community to be self-sufficient. So the data enables you to really run a complex energy system that is getting wider and wider everywhere to really operate very smoothly. Well, it all starts with a digital twin, we say. For example, an intelligent grid and intelligent substation, we do the planning virtually on a software where you talk with the customer and say which direction you want to put your grid, which is the best placement for your substation, what is the right size of it. And all these things you can do with the digital twin and optimize. So, and this leads also to a database, a fixed database that you will use throughout the entire life cycle. So, and then devices become digital. And that means I mentioned the smart transformers, the smart devices inside the substation. They talk to each other also digitally on a process bus, including protection devices, and can then deliver valuable information to the control center or to our MindSphere application center, where you can run additional application apps. Additionally, with this data, you have full transparency on your assets, which gives you also the chance to see the performance of the assets and react in due time. And all this leads then to a upgradable and what we call a future built-in substation and grid of the future.